first muffler design is a series of baffles which forces the exhaust gases to change direction several times. I was thinking that changing the direction of the exhaust gases would reduce the energy and lower the sound level. As I was building this prototype, the thought occurred to me, am I building a muffler or building a trumpet? I was quite uncertain, but proceeded to move forward. The high level of uncertainty didn't sit well with me, so I did some studying and came up with another design. The second design mirrors an automotive muffler design that uses a combination of reactive and absorption design elements. As this is a wet exhaust, I installed the baffles in the bottom of the exhaust tube to allow the water to flow out without collecting inside. It is only through the risk of failure that we ever learn. A little grinding is needed to remove excess material from the baffles. I am verifying that the baffles will fit inside the exhaust tube. There are 8 baffles in each exhaust tube, so I made 16 baffles. When one is working on a project like an old V drive and parts are needed, it's like Christmas. Parts are ordered, boxes arrived, and are opened. Sometimes I forget what I have ordered and I get surprised when I open the box. It's quite fun. And after that, it takes work to get the parts installed. Today, we have a new throttle cable and cable ends. These are the end caps for the muffler tubes. As you can see, I'm having some trouble with the end cap spinning in my hand when the drill bit catches a burr. So I put on my welding glove to mitigate any injury. I am finally getting a rhythm. These are the baffles before they're cut. I'm going to use these ones for the end one. I'll lop off a little piece of that there, so there's a zigzag of exhaust gases coming out of the pipe. Okay, they're all cut. Now it's time to assemble. The baffles are stacked and separated on 1/4 by 20 all thread, separated with nuts to provide spacing for the exhaust gases to flow in, through, and out. Okay, I had to make my own fake a lake, so I put a hose in here and held it on with a coat hanger there.
Wow, it must have been really loud.
So it was 100. So we got cooling water. We have a 92, 93 dB as opposed to 100 the other day. Nice having reverse.
Definitely not a lot of protection.
You can see the pink residue on the black paint. It needs to sit there for 30 minutes and then I'll scrape it off. I used a chemical paint stripper to remove the black paint from the inside of the hull walls. I prefer light colors, so while there is nothing wrong with the dark color, it's just not my preference, so off it comes. The paint stripper sits for several minutes to soften the paint, and when enough time is allotted, the paint comes right off. These rubber shields were vertically installed between the fender and the tires, which kept road debris off the boat, but it didn't help with putting the boat on the trailer. So slanted fender skirts, so as the boat comes down, it'll kind of bounce off of the left and the right side and self-center. And you can see here we've got about 1 inch of clearance. On this side we have about 1/2 inch. So just about anywhere within that 1.5 inches, the boat will be fine on the trailer. quite happy with how that turned out. And from the wheel well, it will also keep road debris off the boat, which is also important.
Yes.
That's step number one.
The first time we put it in, the first time he just wanted to check something, I thought, oh my gosh, it's so close to the water.
I like that sound of the V-drive. Yeah. Doesn't take much, but
There.
okay.
This is the shift lever here. So it is in, backwards, reverse,
Neutral,
and
forward. Simple enough.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't have to do anything but just
Okay, in gear and go forward.
something coming loose. It sounded a little loud.
The port exhaust tube separated from the other PVC fitting. I'm attempting to realign the two parts. Here you can see the port exhaust pipe separating from the other PVC fitting. I wonder if one of the baffles bent, creating back pressure that caused this to blow out. As you saw in the previous clip, I built and installed some fender skirts to assist in centering the boat on the trailer. I was able to install the left side but not the right, as the boat was a bit too far over. So I asked my neighbor Lon to assist. He went for a boat ride, testing the mufflers again, and now we are repositioning the boat on the trailer.
Little bit more, Lon.
Okay, slow forward. Okay, Lon, forward. That's freaking perfect. Okay, The muffler test was a success. The boat was very quiet. However, you can see in the shading here, the temperature of the exhaust is melting the PVC. So now my challenge is to find stainless or aluminum tubing that I can put the insert inside. You can see the back pressure has started to push the baffles down the tube. Hi Lizzie, you're on film now. These 290s do not have any baffles, but it does redirect the exhaust note below the waterline, so we'll see how those work out. Nice, 66. Thank God. That boat doesn't have reverse, so they have to turn it around, point it in the direction they want to go. Be at idle. Alright, I got version 2 of the mufflers on. Let's see what that does for us. Guess it was 60 and now the airplane's flying over, but we'll see. $80 versus 95. So I didn't make trumpets, I actually made mufflers. Quite happy with that. In conclusion, Muffler Design 1 helped drop from 100 dB to about 92 at idle. The downturns, without any baffling, just redirected the noise, and due to the relative height to the water, created a lot of splashing. Muffler Design 2 did the trick, with the sound level at 80 dB at idle. This is quite an improvement, and I'm delighted with these results.
Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. Gonna show you how the shifter feels, 'cause tonight's
Thanks for
the
watching,
night
and
that
may
will
all your
make it
adventures be
real.
exciting and safe.
Gonna take you for